Imagine a fascinating dance happening inside our brains, where genes and environment team up to shape who we are. At the heart of this choreography, we have players like the aryl hydrocarbon receptor repressor quietly managing how our cells respond to external cues. Meanwhile, the glucocorticoid receptor gene acts as a master switch influencing how our body handles stress through hormones called glucocorticoids, which are also known for their immunosuppressive and anti-inflammatory effects, helping us calm down after a stressful day. But it's not just about hormones. Our brains are constantly rewiring themselves through neuronal development, guided by growth factors like brain-derived neurotrophic factor and nerve growth factor. These help neurons and glia, those support cells, grow and adapt, shaping our cognition, mood, and behavior. Sometimes epigenetic signatures, those subtle chemical marks like DNA methylation, come into play, altering gene expression without changing the underlying DNA sequence. Think of methylation as a dimmer switch turning genes up or down. For example, methylation of the oxytocin receptor gene can influence social bonding, while modifications in the serotonin transporter gene affect mood regulation. These epigenetic changes often involve cytosine and guanine nucleotides, building blocks of DNA, where DNA methyltransferases add methyl groups to unmethylated CpG sites, impacting phenotypes and how our genes are expressed. Polymorphisms or genetic variations further add to this complexity, influencing individual differences in susceptibility to mental health conditions like schizophrenia or bipolar disorder. Speaking of mental health, imagine a brace temporal frontal lobe regions like the left anterior cingulate, paracingulate cortices, and the inferior parietal lobe acting as command centers. When these areas experience cortical thinning, especially in the left orbital frontal gyrus or the superior temporal gyrus, it can relate to symptoms like delusions, hallucinations, suspiciousness, or persecutory thoughts. Patients might also exhibit passive or active social withdrawal, depression, or unusual thought cutting. Stress and emotional regulation involve the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal cortical axis, a complex system that releases glucocorticoids and influences brain regions involved in emotion and cognition. This regulation here can contribute to psychiatric symptoms, including psychosis. To help manage these conditions, therapies like negative exposure therapy or exposure-based psychotherapy are used to process traumatic memories, reducing symptoms like suspiciousness or hallucinations. Cognitive behavioral therapy also plays a key role in helping individuals challenge distorted thoughts and improve social engagement. All these processes highlight how genetics, epigenetics, brain structure, and environment intertwine to shape mental health. So next time you think about the complex symphony within your brain, remember, it's a finely tuned, ever-changing masterpiece, sometimes chaotic, always fascinating.